my name is Dina and welcome to your Hatha Flow. This will be a level 2 class. We'll be exploring different poses, so I would really encourage you to listen to what your body wants to do today, never compromising your muscles and never sacrificing your muscles for just the glory of being in a certain pose. No props needed unless you know that you have tight hamstrings or your legs are tight, then you might be needing the 2 blocks when we go into certain poses, but I'll let you know which poses would perhaps require blocks and they can help you as we flow today. We're going to start with child pose. I'm going to bring the big toes together and the knees apart. This will help you lengthen into your spine, extending the arms straight forward. And the way you want to extend the arms is just making sure that you have enough space between the shoulders and the ears. So relax those shoulders down, plug them into the sockets, plug the arms into their sockets, relaxing the head completely and separate your 10 fingers away from each other. Let your hips drop low. And let's take 3 breaths here. Deep inhalation through the nose, filling up your lungs. And as you exhale, empty and draw the navel towards your spine. Again, inhaling deeply through the nose, filling up those lungs. Exhale and empty, draw the navel towards your spine. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Now gently lift your head up. We're going to stay in child pose, but we're going to take some variations to stretch into the sideways muscles. You're going to take your right hand and place it in one line with your right knee. Make a cup shape with that right hand, and then start walking the left hand towards the right side until you start feeling a nice stretch in the left sideways muscles. So you hold it here and you breathe. Again, relax your shoulders. One more breath here. And then slowly you're going to rise up. Take the left arm with you. Take a look under your left armpit, open into your chest. And as you exhale, close down. So you can take that variation 3 more times. Or if you feel like you have the ability to lift your hips up on your next inhalation, take a look under your right armpit. Go ahead and try it out. 2 more times. Left hand lands at the right. Inhale, lift up, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, drop down. Last one, inhale, lift up. And as you exhale, drop down. We're going to repeat the same sequence on the left side. So gently move through the center. As you take your left hand, align it with the left knee, extend your right arm forward, and then start walking the right hand towards the left until you feel a nice stretch in your right sideways muscles. Let's take 2 breaths here. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. And another breath in. Breathe out. Now working on those hips. Inhale as you lift up, extend your right arm up, take a look under your right armpit, and as you exhale, drop down. 3 more times, choosing the variation that serves your body. Inhale as you lift up, lift your hips up, and as you exhale, drop down. Inhale, lift up, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale as you drop down. Last one, inhale, lifting up. And as you exhale, drop down. Walk your hands back towards your center, and we're gearing up for all 4 on the hands and knees. This is where you need to find the alignment, making sure the hands, the knees are right under your hips and your hands are right under your shoulders. Your toes could be curled under or not, whatever works for you, but draw the navel towards your spine. Rotate the biceps forward and separate your 10 fingers away from each other. The weight is on the index and thumb fingers. Let's inhale together, arc into the spine, lifting up, looking up. And as you exhale, round, lower back, middle back, upper back, and just press the floor away once you get into your shoulders. Inhale as you arc into your spine. And as you exhale, round. Again, inhale as you arc. Exhale as you round. On your next inhalation, you're going to neutralize the spine. Curl your toes under if they're not already there. Pressing back into your downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Working on the alignment, making sure that the feet are hip-width distance apart, heels are turned out, toes are turned in. Legs are long and your heels are
pointing towards the mat. They don't have to reach the mat, but lengthen into your chest and into your spine, and let your head really relax completely. You can even nod a little bit of yes and a little bit of no, just to make sure the head is completely relaxed. The hands are still shoulder width distance apart. Index and thumb fingers bear the weight of your body. Now, you're going to lift your heels up, bend your knees. We're twisting a little bit. On your next inhalation, take your hips towards the right. This will automatically point the knees towards the left and the toes towards the left. Just breathing here, inhale. Exhale, come back into the center. To the other side, lift your heels up. Take your hips towards the left side, pointing the knees towards the right. Inhaling here. Exhale, come back into the center. And on your next inhalation, bend your knees softly if you need to. We're walking the hands towards the back as we exhale. Stay low. Your hands could be on your shins if your hamstrings are tight, or even here you can start using the blocks, or your left hand will land on your mat, bending your left knee, straighten your right leg. Inhale, reach your chest towards the sky, open. And as you exhale, come down. Again, inhale as you open. You're going to feel that nice stretch in the back of your right leg. Exhale, drop down. One more, inhale. Exhale, drop down. We're reversing the hands, so the right hand is going to come down on the mat, making a cup shape, bending the right knee. Left leg is straight. Inhale, open your chest, and as you exhale, drop down. Again, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, folding forward. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhalation, you're going to walk your way back into your downward facing dog. We're twisting again. Inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, bend your knees, take your hips towards the right side. Now you have the option here, if you'd like, you can perhaps flatten your right heel down. Come onto your left tippy toes and just make a cup shape with the left hand. Take a look under your left armpit. You can go a little bit deeper into that stretch. If you want to challenge yourself, maybe lifting the left arm up. This is just optional. You can take it or leave it. And then come back into the center, and we're going to reverse. So you bend your knees, take your hips towards the left side, maybe flattening the right and left heel down. Come onto your right big toe. Cup shape with the right hand. Hold it here, or maybe extending the right arm up, up, up. Exhale, come back into the center. Finding your downward facing dog. I'm going to eventually walk our way to the top of the mat. So see if you can lift your heels up, come onto your tippy toes, suck your navel in towards your spine, and walk your way towards the top. Once you get to your maximum, root your feet down, softly bend into your knees, and then reach your chest, head, and arms up. Exhale and release into your mountain pose. Let's start flowing together. Feet are going to come into touching. Inhale, reach your arms up, pull your kneecaps up, and as you exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Fingertips or palms on either side of your feet. Draw the navel in towards your spine. Inhale, offer your chest forward. Exhale, take your right leg back. Keep the right knee lifted and align the left foot with your fingertips. Inhale, as you offer that chest forward, hold it here, really work that back leg straight. And as you exhale, step back, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, inhale your spine forward into your plank position. Exhale, drop your knees, chest and forehead, or chest and chin down on your mat. Keep the elbows hugged in. Inhale into your cobra. Keep it low, we're just warming up. And as you exhale, curl your toes under, press back, downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, send the right foot in the space between your hands. Keep the left knee lifted. And now make a cup shape with the hand. This is where you can use blocks because we're getting into the hamstring stretch. So if you need the blocks, prep them, take your hands on the blocks. Otherwise, stay here. Inhale, offer your chest forward. And as you exhale, straighten your legs to the best of your ability. You gotta really draw the right hip back. Inhale, bend into your front knee, offer your chest forward. And as you exhale, straighten. One more time, inhale, bend into your front knee, and as you exhale, straighten. On your next inhalation, you're gonna bend into your right knee, bend your left knee softly and step to the top of the mat, exhale here. Root your feet down, inhale, bring the chest, head, and arms up, exhale, and release. Left side, feet are gonna come together, inhale, reach your arms up, exhale, dive in. Inhale your chest forward. Exhale, left leg goes back, keeping the left knee lifted, and just offer your chest forward, hold it here. Breathing in. Breathing out, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave your spine into your plank position. As you exhale, drop your knees, chest and chin, or chest and forehead down. Inhale, wave into your spine, into your cobra pose. And as you exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, left foot comes in the space between your hands. Keep the right knee lifted. Inhale, come forward into your runner lunge, and as you exhale, straighten your left leg. Inhale, bend into your front knee. Exhale as you straighten. Watch that the back heel remains lifted all the time. Inhale, bend into your front knee. Exhale as you straighten. On your next inhalation, softly bend into your front knee and step to the top of the mat as you exhale. Root your feet down. Inhale, chest, head, and arms up. Exhale and release. Feet are going to come together. Inhale, reach, arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, off your chest forward. This time as you exhale, you're going to step into your downward facing dog right away. Now feet will come together. Root your left foot down on your mat. Inhale, extend your right leg up. If you can take a look at your toes, your right toes, make sure they are pointing down and not turned towards the side. This would rotate the hip down, squaring off the hips. Inhaling here, exhale, bring the right knee towards your nose. You've got to lift your left heel in order to get yourself there. Inhale, extend the right leg up, toes are still pointing down. Exhale, bring the right knee towards your nose. One more, inhale, extend the leg up. And as you exhale, bring the right knee towards your nose. Hold it here, round into your spine, and then place the right foot in the space between your hands. Flatten the left heel down, gearing up for warrior one. And then bend into your right knee, keep it bent, lift yourself up, take your hands on your hips. In warrior one, make sure that the left foot is turned outward a little bit and you're pressing the small toe down on your mat. Thigh bone is pressing back, left hip is moving forward, right hip is moving back. Right knee is bent, make sure you can see the right big toe from here, and then you reach your arms up, warrior one here. You're going to take some variations. So on your next inhalation, you're going to cactus your arms and open your chest, creating a back bend, and as you exhale, you're going to come forward, fingertips will touch. Again, inhale, lift up, arc into your spine, and as you exhale, bring the fingertips together. One more, inhale as you lift up, arc into your spine, and as you exhale, bring the fingertips together. Hold it here. Eventually, we're going to go for warrior three. So I'm going to give you options. You can either keep the fingertips like that, interlace them in Kali Mudra. This is a little bit more challenging. If you find it hard, take your hands into your prayer pose in front of your heart. Now lift the left heel up wherever you are. Take a few steps or one step, whatever it takes you to flow that left leg up. Trying to work the left hip down and the left toes down. Relax into your shoulders and keep the spine long. Chest is parallel to the mat. Soft face, soft eyes, and then lift up, come back, mountain pose. Take a breath here, and release. Inhale, reach your arms up, and as you exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, off your chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Same thing, you're going to bring the feet together, and then on your next inhalation, left leg will rise, toes are still pointing down, exhale here. Now inhale, lift the right heel up. Exhale, bring the left knee towards your nose. Inhale, extend the leg up. Exhale, bring the knee towards your nose. One more, inhale as you extend up. Exhale, bring the knee towards your nose. Hold it here and then place the foot in between your hands. Warrior one, flatten the right heel down on your mat, turning the toes out, 45-degree angle. Keep the left knee bent. Make sure you can see the left big toe from over your knee and then reach your arms up. We're going to take that variation of warrior one. Just bring the right hip forward, left hip back. Inhale, cactus your arms, lean back, open up, and as you exhale, bring the fingertips together. Inhale, open up, lean back, and as you exhale, bring the fingertips together, come forward. One more, inhale, open into your chest, and as you exhale, bring the fingertips together, hold it here. Eventually going for warrior three, so you know your variation. You can either take your hands here or Kali Mudra, interlace. Pick the right heel up, take one step, few steps, whatever it takes you to get into your warrior three. Right hip is pointing down. Chest is parallel to the mat, right leg is really engaged. Contract your thigh. Take another breath here. And then slowly lift yourself up, come back into your mountain pose. Take a breath here. Moving on, feet are going to come together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive in. Inhale, offer your chest forward. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Starting with the right side, we're going to take what we call hip mandalas. Mandala means wheel. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the right leg up. You may need to watch it first. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring the right knee towards your left elbow. Brush it against the right elbow, and then open your hip up towards the ceiling. 2 more times. Inhale, bring the right knee towards your left elbow, right elbow up towards the ceiling, open your hip. Again, inhale, knee in, out, towards the ceiling, hold it here. Keep the right shoulder pointing down. Take another breath here, and then slowly square off your hips, pick the left heel up, bring the right knee towards you, place the foot in between your hands. Warrior 1, again, flatten the left heel down, and then rise up. Open into your chest, reach your arms up, and then open up Warrior 2. Turn towards the left edge of the mat, find your alignment in your Warrior 2. Make sure, again, the left small toe is pointing down and pressing down. Thigh bone is pressing down, right knee is over your second toe. Open into your chest, and we're going to take Dancing Warrior. Inhale your left hand down, right arm up, and as you exhale, back into your Warrior 2. Inhale, right forearm to the right thigh, left arm over the ear. Exhale, Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, Warrior 2. Inhale, side angle pose. Exhale, back into your Warrior 2. Last one. Inhale, reverse your Warrior. Exhale, Warrior 2. Inhale, side angle pose. Exhale, back into your Warrior 2. From Warrior 2, we're going to take Skandasana on the opposite side. So you're going to lift straighten your right leg, turn the right foot in a little bit, left foot out with the knee out, bend into your left knee, take your right arm to point down, left arm to point up, Skandasana. Take another breath here, and then slowly start turning to face the back of your mat, facing the left knee. Take your right hand down, and then turn the left toes a little bit towards the side. Take the left hand down as well, and then drop the right knee down. Lizard pose. In lizard pose, make sure the left knee is still hugging in, so you don't want to take it to the side, and open into your chest. This is variation number 1. Variation number 2, if you'd like to go a little bit deeper, come down on your elbows. But keep the chest open and keep planting your left big toe down on your mat. If you want to go a little bit deeper, pick the right knee up, and then see if you can lift your hips up as you bring the chest forward. Take another breath here, and then slowly release, come on back onto your hands, and right away turn to face the right edge of your mat. Straddle split. Feet are parallel to each other, heels are turned out, toes are turned in. Pull the kneecaps up, lift the inner arches of your feet off the mat, and just let go of your head completely. You can keep a micro bending in the knees if you'd like. If your hands don't reach the mat, that's fine. You can always grab the block. Take another breath here. And then slowly lift yourself up. Turn to face the front edge of your mat again. Hands on either side of your right foot. Drop the left knee down. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, reach your chest and arms up. Exhale, drop your hips open into your chest. Relax into your shoulders. Take your right hand down, point it down, extend the left arm up and over. Side bend over towards the right. Inhale, reach your arms up, and as you exhale, left hand down, right arm up. On your next inhalation, you're going to release and simply step to the top of your mat, root your feet down, inhale, bring the chest, head and arms up, exhale as you release down. Let's do the same sequence on the left side. Feet are going to come together, inhale, arms up, exhale, dive in. Inhale, off your chest forward, exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Hip mandalas on the left side. On your next inhalation, left leg is going to rise. Exhale, bring the knee towards the right elbow, left elbow, bend the knee and open into your chest. Again, inhale, right elbow, left elbow towards the ceiling. Open that hip. One more time, inhale, right elbow, left elbow towards the ceiling. Hold it here as you exhale, open the hip. Left shoulder is pointing down. On your next inhalation, square off your hips, bring the left knee in, place the foot in between your hands, flatten the right heel down on your mat, and then again rise up into your warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. We're going to take that variation of dancing warrior. Inhale as you reverse, take your right hand down, left arm up, and as you exhale, come back into your warrior two. Inhale, side angle pose, left forearm onto the thigh, right arm by the ear. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, extended side angle pose. Exhale, back into your warrior two. Last one, inhale as you reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, extended side angle pose. Exhale, back into your warrior two. On your next inhalation, straighten the leg, turn the left foot in, right foot out a little bit, bend into your right knee, take Skandasana, left arm points down, right arm up, and you can perhaps take a look under your right armpit. And then slowly turn to face the back edge of your mat. Right hand will land, right hand on your thigh, left hand will land down on your mat, taking lizard pose. Walk the right foot towards the right edge of your mat even furthermore. Dropping the left knee down and open into your chest. And you can start here. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, come down on your elbows. A little bit deeper, lift the left knee up, and then see if you can lift the hips up, bring the chest forward. Take another breath here. And slowly release, lift yourself up, turn to face the left edge of your mat right away. Prasrita, straddle split. This time you're going to take your hands on your ankles and just take the elbows to the side. As you fold a little bit deeper, let go of your head, relax your head completely. Pull the kneecaps up. Take one more breath. And release. Walk yourself towards the front of your mat, turning the right foot in, left foot out, land your hands on either side of your left foot, plant your right knee down. Inhale, lift your chest up and the arms up. Exhale, drop those hips low. Again, side bending, left hand will come down, right arm up. You can use the blocks also. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop the other side. On your next inhalation, going to release and step to the top of your mat. Root your feet down, exhale your way up. And release. Moving on, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale your chest forward, same principle. We're gonna step back, downward facing dog as you exhale. Now this is a variation of a three-legged dog, and it's a little bit challenging. Let's see how it goes with me. So you're gonna turn the left toes out, 45-degree angle, and this is really important. Turn the left toes out. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, bend your knee and open the hip. Now we're going to try to catch the right ankle with the left hand. If it's not happening, you can hold it here. Shift your weight onto the right hand and make a cup shape with the left hand. Walk the left hand towards the center or towards the midline and see how you feel about balancing here. If you feel like you have it today, see if you can reach your left hand to your right ankle. Grab that right ankle and just balance here. And you may be shifting left and right a little bit, which is absolutely normal. Take another breath. And slowly release. Let's step the right foot all the way in between your hands. Flatten the left heel down. Warrior one again. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale into your warrior two. Taking eagle arms, you're going to take your right elbow underneath the left one. Stage one, you can hold onto your left thumb, or stage two, palms together. But wherever you are, broaden the space between the shoulders and the elbow, and keep the shoulders away from your ears as well. We're going to take humble warrior. Inhale, reach your chest up, and as you exhale, dive in. Either resting the right shoulder on your right thigh, or maybe inside your right leg. Relax your head completely. Left thigh is fully contracted all the time. Take another breath here, inhaling. And as you exhale, lift yourself up, open up into your warrior two again. We're going to take another variation of Skandasana or side lunge. You can take your right foot in, left foot out. And you can always take the variation we did earlier. Or if you want to go a little bit deeper, if your hips allow you to, you're going to drop all the way down, straightening your right leg. Toes are pointing up, extend your arms forward and balance here using the abdominals and your core. Take another breath here, and then slowly you're going to shift and turn towards the back of your mat.
End up in lizard pose again. So the hands will land inside your left foot. Take your right knee down. Starting with this variation of lizard pose or the variations we did earlier. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more again, take your left shoulder underneath your left leg. Palm is facing down. I'm going to take airplane arms. If you'd like to pick the right knee, pick it up and see if you can take your right arm again into airplane and see if you can balance here. If you have practice of binding, go ahead and bind your hands behind your back. Draw the navel in towards your spine. And take one more breath. Then slowly release, rotate yourself towards the right edge of your mat. Straddle split again. Heels are out, toes are in, forward fold. Now for another variation, second and third fingers wrap around your big toes. Bend your elbows, send them to the side, and then relax your head completely. Draw the navel in towards your spine and relax your shoulders down. So away from your ears. Take another breath here. And then lift yourself up. Rotate yourself towards the front of your mat. Bend your right knee, land the left knee down. Again, Anjaneyasana with another variation. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, drop low. Take your hands behind your back, interlace. And this might be enough for you today. If you want to go deeper, maybe brush the thumbs against the back thigh and open your chest. There's another variation, and you can just observe what's going to happen. The right knee is bent. Just narrow the angle a little bit in the right knee and be careful on your back. The left hand is going to catch your left ankle. And then naturally the ribs would want to go towards the left side, the left ribs. Just bring them forward. You can even manually do that if you'd like. And then keep the right big toe planted down on your mat. Inhale, open into your chest. Exhale, see if you can take it into a back bend. One more breath. And then slowly lift up. Use the power of your abdominals to lift you up. Step to the top of your mat. Root your feet down. Inhale, chest, head, arms up. Exhale and release. Left side, feet together. Inhale, arms float up. Exhale, dive in. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to take that variation of three-legged dog again. So this time the right toes are going to turn out 45-degree angle. Lift the left leg up, bend your knee, open into that hip. Left hand bears the weight. And go really slow and easy on that right hand. Make a cup shape and walk it towards the midline first. If you feel you have the balance, see if you can reach your right hand to your left ankle, grab hold of your left ankle and maybe arc your spine. Take another breath here, and let's release. Right hand comes down, left foot all the way in between your hands, flatten the right heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. We're going to take the eagle arms again. So this time we're going to take the left elbow under the right one. Either grab hold of your thumb or palms together. Take some space between the shoulders and the elbows. Inhale, arc into your spine, and as you exhale, dive in. Let go of your head completely, but do contract your right thigh all the time. Take another breath here. And then lift yourself up, open up warrior two. Skandasana pose, lift up, take the left foot in, turn the right foot out. And again, you can take that variation, or if you did take the deeper variation on the other side, see if you can drop low. Left leg is straight, toes are pointing forward, extend your arms straight and just breathe here. Relax your head and neck completely. Use your right toes, plant them firmly down on your mat to hold you in the position. And then lift yourself up, turn to face the right foot, the back edge of your mat. Hands will land inside your right foot, drop the left knee down. Variation of lizard pose again. So this is variation one. Or let's try to take airplane wings. If you did it on the other side, just try to explore it here. Right hand's going to point down. Left hand's going to point down, and see if you can pick that left knee up and balance here. If you'd like to take a bind, go ahead and take a bind. But do turn the chest forward, so try not to take the left hip back. Keep bringing it forward. And let's release, turn to face the left edge of your mat. In this variation, you're going to take your hands, interlace them
to your lower back behind you, and then drop your head completely. Let go of your arms. Don't let go, I mean, just push them away from your lower back. Let them open at your shoulders. And then release, lift up. Turn to face the front edge of the mat. Anjaneyasana with a variation, landing the left foot at the top, right knee down. Lift your chest and arms, inhaling here. Exhale, you're going to take your hands behind your back. You're going to interlace again the hands behind the back. So starting here, opening at your chest, or brushing the thumbs against the back thigh. If you want to go for that deeper variation, lift out of your lunge. Left hand, place it on your knee and create a narrow angle with that left leg. Take the right hand onto your ankle. And then manually, if you'd like to do it, take the right ribs forward. Extend the left arm up. Use your breath. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to drop low. Open your chest, arc into your spine. Keep pushing that right hip forward, left hip back. Be mindful of your neck. Let's do one more breath. And then shoot from your abdominals. Use your abdominals as you exhale. Step to the top of your mat. Root your feet down. Inhale, bring the chest, head, and arms up. Exhale as you release. This is where we get into the cooling part after all the workout. So we're going to again step into downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Step back, downward facing dog. Let's take pigeon pose. On your next inhalation, take the right shin in the space behind your hands. Drop the left knee down. And this is your own choice. If you are tight in your hips, you would need to have the right foot close to your left hip bone. If your hips are more open, bring the shin parallel to the mat, but you've got to commit into flexing your right toes. Now, left foot in one line with your hip. Just make sure you have everything in line, and then press your hands down as you drop your hips low and open into your chest. We're going to twist a little bit in pigeon pose, so you're going to stay upright, but keep those abdominals engaged. Slowly, left hand comes forward, right hand moves close to your right hip. And this is variation number 1. Variation number 2, left hand to your right knee. Right hand perhaps brushes against your left thigh. Variation number 3, right hand goes underneath your left hip. Left hand, the back of your palm brushes against your right thigh. And you take a look at your right shoulder and just breathe here. Any compression in your lower back, just release the twist. One more breath. And then come back into the center. Exiting the pose, step back into your downward facing dog. And it really helps to just pedal the feet, bend one knee at a time. Left side, left shin comes in the space behind your hand. Same thing, be mindful of the hip, take the variation that serves your body. Right foot in one line with the right hip, and then drop low. Keep the abdominals engaged, no compression in your lower back. And let's twist. So the right hand's going to come forward, stage 1, left hand by your left hip. Stage 2, right hand on the left knee, left hand on the back thigh. Stage 3, just take the back of your right palm on your left thigh and the left hand under your right hip. Take a look at your left shoulder and just breathing here. And then slowly release. And this time, I'm going to bring the right foot forward and take a seat. Just shake your legs a little bit, bend one knee at a time. Come into a reclined position from here, lie on your back. And to finish off, you're going to cross the right shin on top of the left thigh. Take your arms into a T shape, and all what you're going to do is just drop that right foot all the way towards the left. And take the left hand onto your left thigh, maybe turning the head towards the right. And just breathe here. It's a very mild twist, but it helps after the challenging poses we did earlier. And release. Let's take it to the other side. So uncross the leg, cross the left foot on top of the right thigh, and then drop the foot all the way towards the right. Take your right hand onto your right thigh and turn the head towards the left and breathe here.
Slowly preparing for Shavasana. And when you're ready to take Shavasana, just uncross the legs and lie on your back. Let your feet drop to the side and arms by your side, palms are facing up. And you know you can stay in Shavasana for as long as you'd like, or as long as you have time. But for me, I'm going to roll onto one side and come into a seated position. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the class. Namaste.